Welcome to Lubera, the Swiss fruit and berry plant producers and breeders. My name is Markus Kobold. I'm founder and breeder of Lubera. Today I'm in our test number 2, where we are testing varieties in our pipeline. So you remember we are crossing varieties, mother and fathers, and we have seeds, we are sowing the seed, then we are putting all genotypes on rootstocks. And after 5 to 8 years, we are eating the apples and we are deciding no, 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 yes, no, 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 no. And the yes, we are multiplicating. We are making 20 to 30 trees and we are planting normally on 2 locations to make a further test. This is our test field number 2, where we have this second stage test. And this is a variety which is very near to release. So it could be our next new thing or one more thing, like with the company with the apple in the logo. And why? Because first, look at it, have a look at it, and feel this variety. It's the dark green and spring very, very red leaves, and the contrast to the wonderful apples with this special form. It's a cylindric form, and Angela, which is filming today, a student helping me in the apples for this month in the breeding. She said it has the form of a rabbit head. And it's funny because in blueberries there is a rabbit eye blueberry, which is resembling a little bit to the rabbit eyes of albino rabbits. And this perhaps could be a rabbit head apple. No, it's funny, but and perhaps it's not the best association to sell it, but it's a good idea. But it's this cylindric form which is very special and which makes this apple special. Of course, it's a little apple. It's a very little apple. It will have no chance on the professional market, but it could have a chance in your garden, because you like small apples. To have 2-3 bites. Sorry, this was 1 bite. So 2 other bites and this apple is eaten. And your children will have 5 to 10 bites, but then this apple is eaten. And the second and most important thing, it's very good to eat directly from the tree. Most Redlove varieties you have to store a little bit. Besides the early variety Circe, Ira, and Calypso and also Odysso, when you are picking them, they have a too high acidity. You have to have them some weeks in storage, some weeks in the kitchen, and then the acidity comes down and the apple becomes very good. And this one is very good directly from the tree. And he's slightly earlier than Ira. He's later than Circe. So it's in a time where we have for the moment no variety. And it's a real garden apple, because none of these apples you will ever see in the supermarket, because they are too small and they are not interested in this small stuff, and also picking costs of such small of such a small variety would be too expensive. That's the reason you won't see this apple in a supermarket ever, but you will perhaps see it in your garden center and in our internet shop, and perhaps already next or over next year. It's really a variety we will decide this winter if we bring it to the market or not. Let's have another look to it, and afterwards perhaps you and this apple will meet again in your garden. Where have all the flowers gone? I know where. Here you go to Lubera Co. UK with all our breedings and thousands of more plants. Here you can subscribe to our YouTube channel, and now pick the flowers.